Hi guys, I'm Shy. I have been brooding over a lot of things lately. Again. And when I do, I make videos. They don't have to be a sad video, but I end up making it sad anyways. So I'm assuming this video won't be a happy one either. If you don't need a little bit of sad and serious in your life right now, I would navigate away from this video. I'm just giving you all a quick warning before we start. Hold on, that's too happy. This video is about depression and how I dealt with it. To be honest, I don't think I've had it as bad as others who has legitimate reasons to be depressed. I don't have any medical condition that restricts my freedom to do as I please. I do have a traumatic past, but it's not like I watched people get killed in front of me. I've always thought that I didn't experience enough misfortune to be feeling the way I do. And that's why I never spoke out about it. And that's where I was wrong. It was never about who has it worse, although some people on Tumblr likes to disagree. The more you excuse yourself from admitting the fact that you are depressed, you are further cornering yourself into it. Did that make sense? I'm not saying if you're listening to me right now, you're depressed and you just haven't admitted yet. All I'm saying is that if you're having doubts about the validity of your own depression, you should trust yourself more. Anyone is allowed to feel depressed, and there are people around you who are willing to help. I never told my friends I was going through stuff. Instead, I pushed them all out of my life. I did it because I didn't want to trouble anyone with my problems. Fortunately, few of them didn't give up on me. Although we didn't talk for a long while, they never stopped trying to contact me. Shout out to Jackie, Grace, and Max. You're the real MVP. But there's this one thing I forgot to mention in all of my videos. I suffer from paranoia. It's something that I grew up with, and some of the viewers here would know. It's a little bit different from anxiety. I enjoy having full control of my life, and when things go negatively beyond my expectation, I will panic and won't stop thinking about it until I find a solution. I took out a couple of loans for my parents because they convinced me that they needed money. Later, I found out they didn't, and I was stuck at a dead-end job for a few years. But that was after my high school graduation, when I was separated from the only friend I ever strongly cared about. I'm sure I talked about that before. I always came up with a solution to everything, except these two main events which imprisoned me from feeling joy. I knew my friends would try to help me out, at least emotionally, by doing whatever they can. But I couldn't have that. I was afraid of showing signs of weakness. My stepfather made sure of making me feel worthless. I didn't want any more people to think I'm just a baggage. That's when the paranoia kicked in, and I isolated myself from everyone I loved. I spent my days at work and at home, occupying my time, mindlessly watching YouTube videos and playing Steam games with the money left over from paying off my loans. I rarely spoke. I was in my own room every weekend, alone with my own thoughts, thinking, no, I'll be alright. I only have to do this for the duration of 5 years. And on my 3rd year of isolation, I couldn't do it anymore. Coming home from a mentally exhausting job, being constantly verbally abused by my stepfather, turning on my PC and dedicating all my spare time on whatever I find interesting on a rectangle screen every single day. So one day, I grabbed a glass out of the kitchen and filled it up with bleach. I placed it on the coffee table and stared at it. If I drank it, it would solve everything. My life is not looking so bright, and I doubt it'll get any better. My friends forgot I exist, and it's not like my family would miss me with the way they've been acting towards me. It was the best solution I ever came up with, but I hesitated. If they found me dead, how would they react? Who will have to carry my body? Would anyone be sad? Will I further burden anyone I know by ending it here and now? As I continued to process what I'm about to do and trying to dot point all the consequences, I stopped at a question. Have I done what I could while I'm still alive? I mean, if I am willing to die, I might as well try out some of the things I've been wanting to do. It's not like I have much to lose. I might as well make it as a productive death, I thought. And that's the story of me almost committing suicide. I didn't go on ahead with it. And don't worry, the glass full of bleach was not wasted. I poured it back into the bottle. But ever since then, I became a bit more careless, or should I say, relaxed. I started from doing things that I wouldn't do. I became more open to people. I stopped worrying about how much I have in my bank account and went to visit places in the city. I dated a woman, and then another. I'm still paranoid about many things, but now I am better at confronting my own fears. With the experience I gained from my own depression, I can relate more to those who are going through it. It's strange how optimistic I get from feeling suicidal, but it helps me stop giving a shit about what I used to worry about. This mindset has immensely improved my life, and this is how I cope with my own depression. During my time of being holed up in my man cave, I came across a quote on the internet. I don't remember what it exactly said, but it was something along the lines of, "Happiest people are the saddest." I related to this quote so much. It doesn't mean that if you're happy, you're actually sad and you got yourself confused. I translate this quote as, there's no way you can be happy all the time. Because if you're happy 24/7, it will lose its significance. You will eventually run out of happiness to be happy about. But if you see people smiling all the time, being nice to others, having fun at all times, they're not happy, really. They're trying to force happiness to surround themselves because they got something else on their mind they're trying to stay away from. Because you are sad, you pretend to be happy and nice, hoping that one day you'll be surrounded by happy people who will also make you happy. Take a shot every time I say happy. I need to broaden my vocabulary, I swear. Anyways, that's what I was hoping to achieve when I started my broadcast on You Now. I think it's safe to say that it came true. And I have all of the family members to thank. I rarely get the chance to speak my heart out without depressing everyone in my broadcast. So, if you have been listening so far, thank you. You got to know me a little. I hope you share a little bit about yourself too. If you have any discussion, question, or suggestion, you know where to go. Type it down below. I am also available on any of the social medias listed in my description, so don't be shy. Come say hi. I miss you all, and I'll see you whenever I can. Oyasumi.